Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now, I thought I would do a degree reading again today. I have just finished filming a video I've called Healing the Divide, looking at the question of, since we are so very divided at the minute, is it worth working towards some form of unity, or in what way? So I thought I'd have a look at today's degree, and I can see a connection between them. Now, in inside degrees, or the Chandra symbols as they are also known, the degree today where the sun is 18 degrees Cancer, or 18 something, which means I'm going to read out Cancer 19, i.e. the 19th degree. So an opossum comes out into the moonlight. So the description that comes with this is inside out, massively vulnerable and strictly unreachable. A virgin destiny where the innermost soul is revealing its true colours in a magical display. However, it is a ritual performance and heavenly guarded and veiled all the while. You give a glimpse of the you give a glimpse of the unarmoured underbelly, yet mask so many things in order to make this excruciating edge safe and secure, and something to dream into at many angles but remain alone within. Becoming ready to open to threshold states, vastly afraid of myriad dangers, and therefore placing a small part of yourself into the light of the shared arena. How to put yourself forward freely, face the shadow of your fears and live to tell about it. How to put yourself forward freely, face the shadow of your fears and live to tell about it. I should maybe have mixed my Healing the Divide reading with this one, because yeah, for me it's been a very thoughtful day. That particular Healing the Divide has been coming up for a while for me. There's a few other questions that keep coming up for me that I'm going to eventually do readings for when I'm so inspired. But we are at that point of, with trying to rebuild the economy, the world, trying to do things post-COVID before we actually get into a post-COVID age, that we are finding the necessity to find other ways to reveal ourselves. And with everybody going online, when I say reveal ourselves, there are aspects of us that we are all of us creators or online merchants, anybody doing the stuff online, are all trying to reveal that part of themselves that they believe will do the world good, or that they believe that they can sell. And why would I be any different? Of course, it's a new channel, but I'd be a liar to say that in these uncertain times, I look forward to hitting the level of monetization. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. It's a 2-year plan that I've got, and even then it won't be enough to live off of. But it may well be better than nothing. But let's just have a look at this. It is a ritual performance and heavenly guarded and veiled all the while. And there's that performance out on the political stage as well. There's performance, probably well-meaning, by companies. But then they are business entities. Business entities, by their very nature, do not necessarily know how to be well-meaning. They will do their best, but a business reality is a business reality. But this is very much a new beginning that is... Oh, there's 2 cards. These stick together, these. Let me bring the cards up. Let me just pop them back down again. I'll bring the cards up. And I won't bring the cards up because... Let me just bring this up again. Here we go. So we start this reading with the Fool. So as I was saying, there's a new beginning coming along. But what is really interested in is with Four of Swords here, we're looking within, but these are the DC versus Marvel cards. I chose this for the Four of Swords, and it's DC's Captain Marvel at the tomb of Marvel's Captain Marvel, the original one. And it's almost like the change, the new beginning is coming so fast, because look at all the motion in this Fool card. We've got it clarified by Quicksilver with the Eight of Wands. New beginnings are coming upon us fast, very fast. And it's something where if we are looking to ourselves and concentrating on our own efforts and listening to our guidance, but definitely concentrating on our own efforts, that we can definitely put an end to various tortures and torments that have been around. Or we can totally succumb to them, because there is a trap. Five of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Wands, where we have Magneto and Professor X, who were in a constant philosophical opposition to one another, certainly for the first 30 or 40 years of X-Men history. But this should have come along in the last reading, getting sucked in to what has been lost is a way to lose more things. Five of Pentacles here, but notice on this Five of Pentacles, the couple are walking away from the light of the church. They are walking away from the guidance. They are going into the cold. Whereas in the Rider-Waite, they could just be turning the corner and going in the church door and find that guidance. But we have Magneto here with the Five of Cups. Magneto's anger at the loss that he had endured. This is telling me that if we get angry about the losses that we are enduring right now, it's fruitless. Absolutely fruitless. Which to a great extent, of course it's fruitless, because what's lost is lost. It's not that we can do anything about it whatsoever. But we can take the step forward. Aries energy here, Knight of Wands. And I'm thought very much of Mars in Aries, when you've got that motion of that Fool, the thrust of the Eight of Wands, of Quicksilver, and of the lightning of Captain Marvel, for that matter, to look at the options that are before us, with Seven of Cups here with the Vision. But I want to use the Vision's computer brain. I want to examine each option really. Yes, progress on using all of them. Progress with all of them. But the moment that you get to the point of going, yeah, this isn't working, give it up and concentrate on the other six. Because we were going to need more than one solution. For any issue that is going on in the world at the moment, we will need more than one solution. And so that sense of constantly analysing the data, finding a reason to have a rebirth, to keep moving forward, to change things. And this is going to be tiring. There is a lot of... here we've got the Five of Swords right at the bottom with Gideon, who hasn't appeared in the movies, so I don't think... If you're not a complete Marvel Comics spod, you won't know who this guy is, but he imitates and duplicates other mutants' powers, if I remember correctly. I think that's what he does. It was never totally clear. That's certainly what he did in the early 90s. I don't know if it changed after that. But he was ruthless. And it's almost like we need to be picking up the pieces, just as on the Five of Swords. If you notice, there's a little Five of Swords on the bottom there. Is picking up the spoils of war. Now, it's not spoils of war, but I do get the impression that we need to be using every possible thing that we can. There's certainly an element of waste not, want not. And I think I said waste not, want not in one of the other degree readings earlier this week or last week, whenever I did them. I think it was last week. But also, certain things have been taken from us so that we can see the value of them. Or certain things have been taken from us so that we can see the value of what is left. A nice progression here from the 5 to the 6. And this middle row, which is all Tarot Illuminati, it's all Earth. It's all Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles, 5 and 6. But one thing I do notice is 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. This whole line of 5s right through, started by a 9, but as you know, in numerology, 9s disappear. They are the power of the divine that is ever present. They are something that incites a rebirth, but brings out that more essential nature. 14 is reborn with a 9 to, let me see, 23, again, collapses to a 5, just as 14 does. There's an extra, there's a reveal, much like we had in that, what is it, A Virgin Destiny, where the innermost soul is revealing its true colours in a magical display. Our true colours have a chance to shine, but every time they shine, they are going to be different again and again and again, because we are using the Vision's computer brain here to go, right, which option to move forward, which option to move forward. We are listening to guidance. We are seeking balance with what remains. High Priestess, 2 of Pentacles here. But it is time now to level up with a new dream. Page of Pentacles with Knight of Cups. There is the chance of leveling up with a new dream that can be unstoppable. Because that's the thing about Cannonball. He is unstoppable. He might bounce, but he doesn't stop blasting. But what is really interesting is that seeing the value is that having the strength to shape and nurture a new dream that you can then bring into the real world with all this pentacle energy, and here the pentacle energy with this page of progressing forward and sending a message out to the world, to your spouse, to your family, to your community, to whoever. But it is time for challenge, and with all these 5s. But it is also a time for magic and for freedom. It is time for not the domination of spirit over matter. So, not the upwards pointing pentacle, not the downwards pointing pentacle, but spirit, earth, air, fire and water all working together in harmony, all seeking a balance. But yes, look at what's lost and not so much be angry about it, but see the value in what's left. That's interesting. Okay, so I won't say does this mean anything to you, because it's not directed to a zodiac or a person. It's just a discussion of symbols and the energies today. But nevertheless, comment down below. And obviously a like, a share or a subscribe certainly helps matters. And so, yeah, subscribe if you want to see more of this sort of stuff. because I will be doing more. I end up doing all sorts when I've got the time. Now, I am going to go and work on this month's Chinese zodiac readings. I promise. This is the first proper opportunity I've had, thanks to work commitments, but they're on their way. All right. Cheers.